but the devil has been trying me. Or maybe it's just the fact that I really don't know what I'm doing.
My favor ain't fair, my favor ain't fair, I'm different. My favor ain't fair, my favor ain't fair, I'm different.
Welcome back to Koryn's Construction. Today is not a good day, y'all. I'm honestly very overwhelmed this week. It was a lot that went on. Beep. I ain't even gonna cuss this time because y'all tried to get on me the last time. I'm not gonna cuss this time, but it's been so much crap that has been going on. And I need y'all prayers, okay? Because this is not easy. And I know in the last few episodes, we was rocking and rolling. Happy, upbeat. Even though you push me down, I get back up. I'm falling. So I need y'all prayers and all y'all support. Because we're going to get it done. But the devil has been trying me. Or maybe it's just the fact that I really don't know what I'm doing. As y'all can see in the background, they actually have started the metal building installation. If you took a guess on the poll that we posted on the Instagram stories a few weeks ago on whether it was a metal building home or a traditional stick build, if you voted for metal building home, you are absolutely correct. We are building a Barndominium. Woo! This is the official announcement of that. So anybody that has been interested in a Barndo build, this is the place that you need to be, because here at Koryn's Construction, we are going through every step, the good, the bad, the lows, the highs. We at a low right now. 2 weeks ago, we were actually supposed to get started on the installation of the metal building and ran into a major hiccup. I text these metal building installers the night before to let them know not to drive on my freshly installed black asphalt. And when they got you the next morning, guess what they did, y'all? You got it right. They drove on it and they busted all up. So how about we take a look at what that looked like? That's right. You see it. They jacked it all up. So when I arrived and saw this master mess, I immediately told them I didn't feel comfortable with them putting the forklift on the concrete because my plan is to do stained concrete, and I was just afraid that that forklift was going to bust up all of my concrete. But yeah, guys, it had rained that day, so I guess they just didn't want to put the forklift on the property and potentially risk getting the forklift stuck, so they opted to take the driveway instead, which is a major no-no. So that's a pro tip. If you are a contractor, okay, and you see black asphalt anywhere, don't drive on it, especially if it's private property. So that is what delayed us for the past 2 weeks, is we were waiting for this land to dry so that they can drive on the actual land and not on my driveway. And don't worry, they will be paying for what they broke. Come on, guys. Okay, guys, as you can see, we are looking at the underground trenching for my electrical and for my water. We opted to do underground for electricity. It's a little bit cheaper. So yeah, they got started on this, and the framers for the exterior shell of the Barndominium got to work. Now, y'all, during this entire process, your girl was out the country in China. If you have not checked out the last episode, go ahead and check it out. We were there sourcing materials for the interior of the home, the windows, the doors, etc. But they got to work, y'all. They got this done in such a timely fashion. By the time I got back, this was fully complete. This part of the process that I wasn't there for, honestly, guys, gave me a lot of anxiety, just because, as y'all can see, like, I have been super hands-on throughout the entire process of this build. Now, y'all, this company that I worked with, we did have a lot of hiccups. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta tell y'all the absolute truth about every single part of this experience. As I mentioned previously, when they initially was supposed to start on the exterior shell build 2 weeks prior, they ended up putting that forklift that y'all see right there on my freshly poured asphalt driveway, and it cracked it all up. That delayed the project. So we basically kind of made plans for the following week to start the project then. We had a little bit of concern about weather, because obviously that was the reason for them driving on the asphalt before. We wanted to make sure that the land was completely dry. We kind of had made like a little plan to keep an eye out. I was going to go to the land and check it out. The crazy thing about this company is that you cannot get in touch with them over the weekend. So that was a little bit of a inconvenience, because I reached out to them on Saturday to let them know that the land was completely dry. We were good to continue with our tentative set schedule for Monday to start this build. Guys, when Monday arrived, they let me know that they had another work project in Arkansas and the crew that they had there canceled. So they sent my crew. Yeah, y'all. The crew that y'all see working on the building right now, they sent my crew to work on that project instead. Your girl was shocked. At this point, I knew the devil was mad at me. And obviously, I was very frustrated. I went off. I let them know that that was completely unacceptable, completely unprofessional. They immediately tried to start sourcing out another crew because I'm like, guys, we're delaying this even more. So they ended up finding another crew to come and start my build for that week. Guys, the day that they were supposed to head to my property to start working on it, I got another call saying that the crew that was on the way with the truck with all of the supplies had broke down on the highway. At that point, I just could feel Satan's energy and I had to start praying, y'all. I had to start binding it up because I just knew something just wasn't right spiritually. But nonetheless, despite all of those hiccups, your girl said a prayer. I waited until the following Monday just to make sure that I could have the initial crew that was set for my home build to get over here and get this stuff done. And I've been seeing y'all comments. I know that y'all have been waiting for phase 3's episode, but this is why, y'all. We had a major delay. But overall, like I said, they did get here. I was a little bit disappointed because I knew that this trip was planned and I wasn't going to be there to oversee. Nonetheless, guys, they did do an incredible job on this build. So let this be a little bit of an encouragement, okay? There is going to be some rocks in the road. This is not going to be a pretty process. Nothing great actually comes easy. It takes a lot of hard work. And when you are doing great things that God has graced you to do, the devil is going to fight you. Remain gracious. Keep that prayer closet nice and comfy because you're going to have to stay in there. And also show people grace. You know, I had a lot of tough conversations, but I tried to be mindful that a lot of these people are just doing their best. They're just doing their job. These are the jobs that they feed their families with. So, you know, in a lot of situations, I have to continue to remind myself to be gracious, to offer grace, even in circumstances that are not fair. So yeah, we show grace, we show love, but we also get that business handled. I really want for you guys to drop in the comments below if you would be interested in a ebook from me where I can walk you through step by step of this build process, pricing, because I know that you guys want to know how much things cost, not just from the China trip, but how much did it cost to install my Barndominium shell. Please comment below if you're interested in an ebook and I will get to work on it, and hopefully by the end of the build it will be ready and available for you guys to have access to so that you too can build your Barndominium dream home. All right, y'all, so this is the final completion of the exterior of my Barndominium, y'all. All black, tons of windows. It looks absolutely beautiful. And y'all know I went through hell, but God is still good. I'm gonna give y'all a small tour of the inside because we are already moving into phase 4, which is interior framing. As y'all can see in here, my boys are in there getting to work. But let me take y'all inside for a quick little view. Y'all, I am completely in love with the exterior of my Barndominium. I was a little bit worried about doing the black on black. I was thinking it might be giving a little bit of Addams Family, but y'all, when those windows get installed, I'm telling you right now, I can see the vision. This is giving everything, okay? Modern, sleek barn house. So this is a 36 by 80 shed. My entire square footage of my home is gonna wrap around 5,800 square feet, give or take. So stay tuned, because next step is phase 4 and you'll get to see the framing of the interior. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.